Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer full general card readings, sun and moon readings, psychic hit readings, casual readings, and personal readings. For information for all of that is in the description box of my YouTube page below. Also, it's connected to my Patreon page where there are two memberships, the Key membership and the Lotus membership. All the details are in there for your consideration. That's one of the best ways to help support the channel. And I think that's about it. Also, if you like the artwork that you see in the intro, the artist's name and link is in the description box below, so feel free to check him out. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, Taurus, welcome. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, we will be doing your general reading for August the 26th to September the 20th of 2024. Also, Taurus, for this reading, I will be putting it all on YouTube. What was I going to say? But due to limited technologies that I'm working with at the moment, I might seem like I may be rushing at certain parts. That's because, well, my limited technology, it's like a time-sensitive thing on what I'm capable of doing. So, to assist with that and to upgrade varying components, I do invite you to become a Patreon member. That's one of the best ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. But of course, also please subscribe to my YouTube page, because once my YouTube page gets to over 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to start a membership page, and that way I'll be able to offer the same things I do on my Patreon page, also on my YouTube page. I think that's about it. The intro and outro message would have said more, or will say more. But barring that, let us get into your reading. Of course, we will have the extended also included in this reading. And I believe that with the cooperation of the universe, everything that is needs to be said will be said, so don't worry about that. Okay, so this is Taurus general card reading for August the 26th to September the 20th, 2024. Let's see what's happening with you. Okay, Taurus, we have the Four of Pentacles. So it's clear that right now, interesting. It seems that you are in contemplation on your next steps, is what's coming through with the Four of Pentacles. That you have time or investment or something about your calendar perhaps, or your efforts. You're looking and examining a situation. Some of you, it could be like a physical, like a financial investment of sorts. And when I say investment, it doesn't have to be like the traditional aspect of when you say investment per se, like in stocks or something like that. It could be investment into school, like the costs for school or something like that. It could be investment into assisting a loved one, perhaps, in an endeavor. It could be stuff like that. But I also sense for some of you, it could be you yourself considering if you should move into a situation or a partnership or a union of sorts, whereby it's not just your physical dynamics that's involved in that, but it's your time, it's your energy, it's your mentality, it's your livelihood. It could be an intertwining of that, and what comes with you is a type of your physical abundance as well. You know what I mean? So that could, you'll know where it resonates for you, but that's what's happening here. You're reasonably cautious. I don't sense like fear or anything. You're just looking at the bottom line of the situation. You want to be sure, and you want to feel content. You don't want to feel like you've made a wrong decision. You're examining the situation. I definitely don't sense anything wrong with that at all. I sense it's in your favor to look at the finer details, look at the finer pictures, because this is a serious investment. This is like, it really does hit a circle of your life at this time. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, look at that. Listen. The Nine of Swords. Taurus, come on. At night especially, you are thinking of what the worst that could happen. What are there some things that you're not seeing? You're contemplating certain doubts. You're contemplating the truth of the matter. Certain aspects of it may be very concerning for some of you. I don't sense a concern per se, like debilitating, you know what I mean? But it is something of caution. It is something that you really have to believe fully in. You really have to get the meat about in order to taste it and really figure out if this is for you, if you should be involved in this thing. Okay? Wow. It's not necessarily heavy, but like I said, it like, should you choose to move in this direction, it becomes part of your current chapter in life. You know what I mean? So it's that type of importance where it's not like you can easily necessarily pull yourself away later on per se. It could be messy or something like that, you know? It's almost like signing a contract to be involved in something for like a year or something like that. You know what I mean? And it's not like you can leave early because you've already invested in. And if you're going to invest in, you want to put your all in, and you want to feel secure in what you're putting your name behind. You know what I mean? Or however it resonates for you and how that is seen. But with the Nine of Swords, sometimes certain worries are just imaginations that will probably never happen. You know, it's like you yourself are like causing yourself anxieties in certain respects, but I'm not sensing to disavow certain aspects of things. I mean, especially these days in time, a lot of so-called quote-unquote impossible things that you thought would never happen because you're thinking that certain things are oh so secure, you know, just like the few years ago, the global dynamic that occurred that basically shut the whole world down. You know, so I'm not necessarily saying to rule out even the most outlandish, but you can get it out your system, but don't let certain irrationalities hold you back from making a decision that could be more promising and more in your favor should you give it a chance. Further clarification. Yeah, see, that's why I was feeling that. I said, should you give it a chance, it could be more promising than you know. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So if anything, this is a very strong encouragement that this was interesting enough, because sometimes when I see the Ten of Pentacles, it's almost like a green light. I would say what's coming through is that you're getting almost like a partial, full-on green light. It's just certain particulars that needs to be addressed, refined, and agreed to. Okay? And I understand that, especially because with the doubtful type cards and the cautionary type cards. Okay? So this Ten of Pentacles, like the situation has promise. Okay? It has certain aspects of merit. It has a capacity to bring in strong physical, financial, sustainable, and very luxurious growth in your life and your life to move forward on so many levels. Okay? It really does have that potential. Okay? So that's why the Ten of Pentacles come here. That's that abundant energy. However, I am saying, because especially because it's paired with these two, and what's coming through is that continue to do your due diligence, making sure the finer details and certain understanding, the agreement, all the kind of stuff, and but don't let irrational fears hold you back from something that could be very fortuitous and very abundant. Okay, I hope that's making sense. And I probably spent a lot of time on that one part. I really have to speed things along a bit. Remember, working with limited technologies, please bear with me. Next up, yeah, the Chariot. Once you make your decision, clearly, you'll be moving quite fast. In fact, not just you, but the whole situation is moving quite fast, which makes sense because early on, I said something about your calendar system, stuff like that. So there is a certain aspect of time sensitivity to this. But once you make that decision, the Chariot card is a very successful, very abundant card because it's going towards success. It knows the direction, as in all the plans and everything is laid out. Like there's no second guessing. There's no surprises along the way like that, quote unquote. Okay, you know, this is required to get from point A to point like HWQ, and then finally to point Z, the whole alphabet. Okay, this is a process that is understood. The travel is understood. There's no bumps like that in the road. Okay, and it's the fastest moving car on the deck. Very stable. Look at this. The Sphinxes make this Chariot very stable, very secure, and that's what you want. That's what you were concerned about as well. Okay, and furthermore, with the Chariot, this person is confident in their decision. They're confident in what they bring to the table. They're confident in the direction, the destination, and the victory. Further clarification. Wow. Two major arcana, both victory, both abundant, both getting towards that change. Clarified. Listen, you'll be going fast, okay, and the World card. Okay, so some of you, again, it's like some type of graduation. You know, you've made it, you've arrived, you've got that certification, you've been offered that business partnership, that job offer, that project. You've agreed to move in this dynamic with varying people, or even in certain cases yourself. You know, you've made the commitment to yourself. Okay, some of you are definitely traveling, moving, relocating. Okay, could be homes, it could be offices, it could be continents. Okay, but whatever it is, Taurus, this is very successful. This is very abundant. That's why I told you early on, it's linked to your next chapter in life. Okay, it is that important. And the World card is saying, yes, this transformation, you're ready. Your next chapter begins now. You've concluded one chapter, and now you're stepping into the next chapter, and you'll be going very fast into it. For the clarification, no, the universe said take this card. Okay. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. You're going to have more options that's laid out to you to further build the groundworks towards this new chapter in your life, okay? There's a lot of choices and opportunities along the way on this path, on this new journey, but it's something that you will relish, something that's really going to build you up on many other levels. The universe saying that you may not see everything now, notice the fog, the clouds and everything, and that's okay, okay? You will have the time to consider, okay, just as you've been considering before, okay, and you will be making the right decisions, okay, the right building blocks that are required for whatever decision that you need, okay. You're entering into a time, or after your decision especially, you're entering into a time where you have more command over your life, is what I'm hearing. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Wow. Yeah, see what I mean? The Page of Swords. This is like the beginning. I see why that came like this first. This is like the beginning stage to that investment, to that work. Okay, that's what the Page of Swords is that start to that commitment, that start on that new journey when it comes to that new strategy, that new plan, that new project. You're learning, you're crafting, you're talking, you're listening. You're absorbing it all in, and you are accomplished, whereby you can, like, you just recently basically accomplished, like, cross the hurdle on certain aspects to in which to apply your newfound intelligence and qualifications, stuff like that. Okay, wow, this is exciting. This is very, very exciting, Taurus. I mean, wow. Okay, I really do have to speed this up. Wow. Okay, so we have, next up, yeah, the Eight of Cups. This whole new venture is now allowing you to reflect back slightly. And this isn't necessarily a reflection card, but the Eight of Cups is like, finally you're leaving certain disappointments or disagreements or things that just did not fully agree with your mentality, that brought you levels of stress, anxiety. And it's like, this is the opportunity for you to finally never revisit those tables, never drink from those cups again. And again, like I said, and that's what I told you over here with the Seven of Cups, you don't necessarily know how things are going to play out in between the journey, but you know it's better for you. You know it's the direction that you need to go. Okay, and you're leaving sorrows in certain respects behind, and you're finally cultivating further levels of your personal independent life that may be, of course, with other individuals on this new journey. It's like newness, new people, new places, new projects, new way of being, new partnerships, even if it's with certain people who were involved in the building blocks from the past. There have been agreed changes on which to further expand on this new tone, this new chapter together. Okay, that's definitely for some of you. But you're leaving certain grievances behind. Like there is an agreed understanding you'll never go back to that. And you're grateful. You're very grateful for the opportunity to leave all this behind, the stress behind. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Nine of Wands. That's why I feel like this is like a reflective energy coming through right now. Even my voice had kind of changed in its tone, didn't it? The Nine of Wands. It's like you are looking back at all the work, all the efforts, all the pain, drudgery of sorts, lamentations in certain respects over here, but it's like you're looking at all of the grit it took to get to a certain place, and you're not going to take that lightly. It's not going to be in vain. Okay, you're cultivating, you're going to be using all of who you are to continue moving forward, because you knew how hard it was to get to this new place that's developing in your life. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see what I mean? The Three of Pentacles. I literally just finished saying that you will not take this opportunity for granted. You will not. You're making something very unique, something very of quality, of note, of want. And for certain aspects, it's not just you. It's other people, partnerships, certain people involved, but it's something monumentally satisfying. Okay, and it's not going to necessarily feel like work per se, but it's going to be a joy for you to further flourish your passions, your inhibitions, and bringing it to light, and actually making a life that is happy and fulfilling for yourself. Do you see that? Wow. Taurus, I'm excited for you. I'm very excited for you. So let's take a look at the extended reading. Of course, like I said, I'm putting everything for this reading on YouTube, and I encourage you to please consider becoming a Patreon member, because it really does help the growth of the channel. Okay, so when it comes to the extended, it's going to further look a little bit into the reading that's already been said over the two pillars. You can always rewind back and then make those comparisons. So let's see what's happening here. And we have, the sun. Of course, the sun. And notice the pillars that it's over, with the cautionary tale and the making the decision and the flourishing, the abundance, and then finally breaking through, getting to that new chapter, everything new, great days happening, building a new life, all those other understandings. It's amazing. And we have the sun. You see that? It's like groundbreaking, earth-shattering, absolute abundance and change. Okay, and the sun comes through, bringing everything to the next echelons of elevation, of happiness, of peace. This would be the definite green light. It is over these two pillars. So clearly, this is a great opportunity in whatever situation this is, provided certain aspects are considered. Okay, and then moving forward in it, it is bringing that happiness, that joy, that fulfillment in life that we spoke about. Okay, so be encouraged. The universe has you and is trying to bring in this happiness that you've also longed for, and it's coming in. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Five of Swords. This is that, remember when I told you with the Nine of Swords, but then you get to the victory parts here. Okay, this is what the Five of Swords is. It's actually like that victory after battles, that victories after headache, that illumination after things that have really taxed your mental state of sorts. Okay, it's like you had to go through certain burdens, but in all those things you have garnered varying levels of experience and intellect and know-how, and this is you in the background just being fulfilled, being illuminated, happy, like on the mountaintop, as you can see there, the universe cultivating all that you are, all that you went through, and bringing you the best out of those circumstances. Okay, so sometimes things may tax us, but we will still have the victory in it. Okay, further clarification. That is amazing. Yeah, look at that, the magician energy, showing you that you have the energy, you have the knowledge, you have the experience, you have the talent, you have the gifts. You are recognizing that, especially through your trials and tribulations that you have been successful in, okay, and realizing that you have the power to move forward now. You have the opportunity to move forward now. You have everything that you need, okay, and also acknowledging those gifts and talents and also latent abilities within you because of what you've gone through and what you've considered. It really illuminated things that were before a little bit hidden, but now they've come to light. The sun energy is in the background right there as well, okay? So know that you're coming through and you're rising up in your gifts, in your potential, and it is no shortcoming from what you had to go through in order to see those gifts and talents and abilities in which to apply them and have them be a part of your journey and launching you forward, okay? This is absolutely amazing. I'm going to put this sun energy right here and have the magician right over it. That is amazing. So let's see what the ladder cards have to say. Notice these two pillars over here. And we have, yeah, the Eight of Wands. Of course, there's a lot of talking now, a lot of action, a lot of knowledge, a lot of knowing, making decisions, negotiation. Remember with the cards over here, and also working together and stuff like that, and getting things. Like, you know, there's going to be back and forth, quick movement. The Eight of Wands is also that quick movement, that energy, you know, and also understanding where you've come from, what took the efforts to get you to one place to the next place, you know, stuff like that. There's a lot of passion in this, a lot of discerning energy, a lot of cultivation of your spirit, of action, of building, of negotiating, of let's get it done, let's cooperate, let's, you know, that type of, it is that work type moving forward energy. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see it. The Knight of Pentacles. Again, now we're moving forward. Like, if this is the action, and then what comes out of that action and everything, the action moving forward, this is the cultivation of those fruits of those labors. Okay, and that coincides with all of this. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Finally, you're on steadier ground. Your reputation is growing. Your investments are growing. Your finances are growing. Okay, your health is growing. As time goes on, step by step, things get better and better, and they grow and they grow. Okay, that's with your work efficacies, all of that. Okay, finances, your health, your business partnership, all the kind of stuff. Okay, so know that you're establishing that steady ground that's building into the future, especially towards your Ten of Pentacles over here. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the Four of Swords, and also you get to have some peace in your life. Okay, it's not going to be as stressful as your past in certain respects. Okay, it's going to be a bit more harmonious, more cooperative. You'll get rest. You'll get to take vacations. You know, you'll get to help curtail your calendar to help suit your personal needs. Okay, so there is a more relaxing atmosphere in this cooperative energy, in this growth that's happening in your life, Taurus. I am very excited for you. I am very, very excited for you. You will have that work and you will have that play. Okay, so let's see what your crystal card has to say. We have Bronzite. The main power of this stone is restoring harmony, peace, and bringing balance to your spiritual being. This helps wash away the past and motivates you to start planning a bright future. Bronzite breaks down the psychic static, stopping you from moving on. Wow. And we started with that energy, okay? And it's talking about all of this that's happening. Good card to have. You should consider it. So let's see what your angel message has to say. And we have, if you believe, most certainly. most certainly. And that's what's happening here as well, because you're believing, you're considering, you're making those decisions, you're stepping forward, you're realizing your potential, your capabilities, and how you're going to move forward in all of that together, not just with you, but whoever else might be involved, and moving forward. Okay, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your capabilities. That's why I said it's coming. It's coming to the surface through all of this. It's now time to act. Okay, if you believe. Okay, so let's see what if you believe is saying. If you believe, number 39. If you believe, what you need right now is faith. You can have what you desire, but you must believe that it can be so. Stay positive and visualize the outcome you're hoping for. Set aside all negativity or pessimism in favor for a sunny outlook. Wow. Do you see that? Especially with what we spoke about right here with the 9 of Swords over here and the 4 of Pentacles here and everything, and what was talked about right here, and then the sun that's coming through over all of it. That's awesome. The law of attraction brings to us what we expect to receive. If our perception is that we deserve great things, then we will attract happiness. If we fall into doubt and don't believe in our own self-worth, then our experiences will match that energy. Believe in yourself and your cherished dreams. That is awesome. I totally agree with that angel message. Excellent. So Taurus, this has been your general reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you all the best. You can do this. Consider your movements, okay? But don't let fear and stuff like that hold you back, because this is something in this new chapter can be pretty substantial. It will be pretty substantial and building your life further to the next levels. Okay, wish you all the best. Bye. Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.